Yo, what's up? This is FPLOON, about to tell you about part 2 of day 1 of my experience at EQLA. Now, before I begin, if you haven't been noticing, I've been wearing my Daring Do shirt. The reason for that is because this not only was this a shirt I wore at the convention itself, but because the fact that in the comment section in Discord domain during one of my nightly Mega Fred posts, I asked, what pretty shirt should I be wearing at Equestria LA? And of course, majority ruled to wear the Daring Do shirt. What is the other shirt that I wore for day 2? We'll get to that next time. Anyway, along with day 2. So after the whole Improv 2 Gangnam Style, there was the fan artist panel with Hobble Pinkie Pie and John Hoseko. I finally said the name right. I feel so happy inside. Anyways, and I pretty much liked how Hobble Pinkie Pie was basically Batman through the majority of the thing. So whenever he did like answer something or talk, he would do it in the Christian Bale Batman voice. It was pretty amazing. He even got like a couple of questions from Bane, which was pretty hilarious on that. So anyway, and then we'll move on to the Sorlicon panel, which basically there was a lot of yelling, and my friend was there, and he was getting a little bit irritated with so much yelling, like even just a simple yeah, that, and then even just yelling like Sorlac does. It's just I was getting pretty annoyed, but then again, whatevs. And then this is where things got a little bit more funny, at least to me. It was kind of funny. Was the fact the next panel was of course the Pony Dot movie extravaganza with Max, aka Hot Diggity Demon himself. And my friend, he doesn't really like the Mauve series. He only likes Apple Dot Mauve, so and he refuses to watch the other ones. Like, I don't want to see Shed Dot Mauve. I don't want to see Dress Dot Mauve. I don't even want to see Magic Dot Mauve. So of course he wanted to just go. Basically, he didn't want to stay at the panel. Fortunately, he couldn't really go anywhere, so he ended up staying, and ironically, ended up enjoying the panel itself. Most because the majority of the panel was just Max, his friend Aaron, aka Eagle Raptor, basically insulting people with their questions. It was pretty, to me, it was pretty hilarious, and my friend obviously enjoyed that so much. I mean, it was just it was an awesome panel overall. And so of course after that panel left, of course we had to leave in order to get the dance party set up. So of course as we were leaving out, we're out getting ready to go, and of course we hear like random clapping. All of a sudden like people start gathering around random clapping. Nothing's happening. All of a sudden Gangnam Style starts playing, and all of a sudden here goes Snowflake doing Gangnam Style. I even recorded that. That was just amazing. And then we end up doing Party Rock, or at least try to, until the staff told us that we can't because we're in the walking area, so they had to be moved back. So anyway, my friend and I, we ended up going to the food court because I asked about the food court and like how it was. But I knew I couldn't buy anything there at the food court. I just wanted to check it out. So of course we go to the food court. We run into Dr. Hooves and who's the guy himself, and of course we start discussing about like doing a pony panel at Anime Kanji, because I mentioned about how I met him over at Anime Kanji, and of course he had his plans of trying to do a pony panel there to make up for the pony panel that was basically a fail. There's another story to that. If you want to hear that story, just let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm not gonna talk about it right now, or even I won't talk about it unless you want me to talk about it. Anyway, so we're talking about that as we're as we're just getting set up for of course the whole dance party extravaganza bombastic stuff and set up. And so after we rest a while, we head on back to the mansion. And basically, when we head back in, basically the same crowd that was there, doing the dance, and I was with them. They were basically just doing random chantings of wherever they felt like season free, or just like anything else. Like I spent too much money, I spent too much money, I spent too much money. And then of course I get into there, all of a sudden. Some of the guys see me there shoot out, they're like, daring do, daring do, daring do. And it was just basically all amazing on there. I ended up seeing a video later on where apparently while I was hanging out with Doctor Who's and the Fausticorns, they were they're apparently doing Smile, Smile, Smile. Oh, go figure. And so when it was finally dancing against for the whole dance party thing was just amazing on there. And there just everyone there it was a blast just getting there. Even during the times where apparently there was like a random circle and of course my first friend he didn't exactly want to dance, he just wanted to they just came there for the music. All of a sudden he was like dragging the circle so I'm like dancing, all of a sudden I get in the circle, I see him there like I was like, yeah, I was kind of dragged into the circle. Yeah, yeah. There was even a certain point where we're waiting for I think it was waiting for mic to microphone. All of a sudden we started getting into this giant circle and we're like holding hands of friendship. And and then finally when it started, we just went boom right in there. The whole dance party experience was just awesome. I think I spent way too much time near the base because basically at this point I hadn't had anything to eat since breakfast, and not only having to suffer for hitting my empty stomach, it felt weird like walking back to the hotel. It just felt weird to me. And so overall, once the dance party was over and of course we're leaving the hotel and all that, we check into the hotel. The hotel it was okay. I would compare it to the hotel the last hotel I was at. But of course, another completely different story. This one I will not ask you if you want to hear that story or not, because this was actually a personal matter. And it has nothing to do with ponies, so don't ask about it. But of course, blowing anime kanji, it is 100% pony related. Right, so if you want to ask about that, I'll totally make a video where I'll explain to you the entire story, because apparently it got botched multiple times when it was posted on different sites that were not a question of data. So anyway, back to the hotel. I tried because basically by that time my friend, he basically just wanted to pass out, and he did. I tried making a vlog in there because the background that you see right there, it was supposed to be the hotel background. This is not supposed to be the background where I live. Well, not until the second day video. Yeah. But of course, I was having a hard time with the Wi-Fi. And of course, the free Wi-Fi, even though I knew it was slow, but it just kept on crashing. Internet kept on crashing, Shockwave kept on crashing. My computer didn't crash, ironically, because usually if those two things crash, the computer's bound to crash. I don't know why. But those things kept on crashing, so I couldn't really do the vlog, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, it was not like I couldn't do the vlog where like, yeah, it was so amazing, and of course seeing nobody going, yeah, yeah, and of course with the rest of waking up my friend, no, he didn't, no, that wouldn't care about it. It was just the whole Wi-Fi thing that was really bugging on that. God, so yeah, so I had to wait almost an entire day to start doing a vlog thing. No doubt. So anyway, that was the entirety of day 1 of my experience at Equestria LA. Hey, and of course, next time you'll be seeing what shirt I wore for day 2, and figure out what happened during day 2. So anyway, this is for FPLOON. Hope to see you in the next parts. Yo. And if you haven't seen the previous parts, then I think it's in the description. Probably not. Just click back. Should be there. Yeah. Anyway, for FPLOON. See you in the next part. Yeah.